When a man walks away from a woman, most people think it's just over, done, closed. But what really happens inside her heart? What does she truly feel when you finally leave? This isn't just about loss. It's about what's left behind. Let's go deep into what a woman feels when you walk away. 1. The initial shock. It doesn't matter how strong she seems on the outside when you walk away. The first thing she feels is shock. Even if the relationship had cracks, even if the arguments were frequent, and even if she saw it coming, the final moment hits her like a punch to the chest. The silence after your absence isn't just quiet, it's deafening. She might stare at her phone, rereading your last message. She might sit on the edge of her bed, unsure of whether to cry or stay still. Her brain is trying to catch up to her heart. And her heart is screaming, did he really just leave? 2. The collapse of routine. Love builds habits. She got used to your good morning texts, your voice at night, your presence, your smell, the way you laughed at your own jokes. When you walk away, it all collapses. Suddenly, she wakes up to silence. She eats dinner alone. The movie you both were supposed to watch, she skips it. The song that used to be yours, she can't listen to it anymore. Everything that reminded her of you becomes painful. She doesn't just lose you, she loses a lifestyle, a rhythm, a sense of normal. And that hurts more than she expected. 3. The questions that haunt her. This is when her mind becomes her worst enemy. She asks herself a million questions. Did I push him away? Was I not enough? Was he pretending the whole time? Is he hurting like I am, or has he already moved on? These questions loop like a broken record. She checks your last scene. She wonders if you're talking to someone else. She scrolls through old messages, looking for signs she missed. But here's the truth. She's not trying to bring you back. She's trying to understand why it hurts so much. 4. The anger fast. After the heartbreak comes heat. She starts remembering everything you did wrong. The promises you didn't keep. The times you made her feel small. The ways you made her question her worth. Her sadness turns into anger. This anger isn't about revenge. It's about reclaiming her power. She throws out the hoodie you left behind, deletes your pictures, blocks you just to breathe. And if she posts something bold on social media, she's not trying to get your attention. She's trying to remind herself that she still matters. 5. The silent cribbit. Late at night, the anger fades. The tears come back. Not the loud kind, the silent, soul-shaking ones. The kind she cries into her pillow without anyone ever knowing. She thinks of how you used to hold her, of the way you made her feel safe, of the future she imagined with you. She doesn't cry because you left. She cries because the version of you she believed in no longer exists. That grief isn't just about love. It's about losing the dream. 6. The moment of realization. Then something shifts. Maybe it happens after days, weeks, or even months. But eventually, she wakes up one day and doesn't check her phone. She pauses your favorite song on the playlist stand, doesn't skip it. She walks past a place you both loved and doesn't stop. And that's when it hits her. She's healing. She realizes that she still exists without you, still breathes, still smiles, still laughs. And with that comes a powerful thought. Maybe I didn't lose everything. Maybe I just lost him. 7. Regret, but not hers. This time, something ironic often happens. You, the one who walked away, might start feeling the loss. You remember her softness, her loyalty, her voice, her eyes when she looked at you like you were her whole world. But by the time you start remembering, she's already learning how to forget. The tables turn. She no longer texts. She no longer waits. She no longer wonders. And this is when regret creeps in, not for her but for you. Because you finally realize she was rare, and you let her go. Point 8. The glow-up pain has a strange way of transforming women. She starts focusing on herself. Maybe she joins a gym, starts reading again, rediscovers her old passions, surrounds herself with people who make her feel alive. She starts glowing not because of makeup or clothes, but because she's learning how to love herself. Again, her confidence rises. She walks with grace. She laughs louder. She feels lighter. You might see her one day and not recognize her. That's not just a new version of her. That's her true self. Finally rising from the ashes you left her in. Point 9. A new love. When a woman heals, she opens her heart again. But this time, she's smarter. She no longer falls for words, she watches actions. She doesn't beg for time, she matches energy. She doesn't chase, she chooses. And if someone comes along who sees her worth, values her softness, and protects her peace, she lets him in. Not to replace you, but to give love a new meaning. Because now she knows what she deserves. 10. What she feels in the end. So, what does a woman really feel when you walk away? At first, she feels pain, confusion, loss. But over time, she feels something even more powerful. Freedom. She discovers that your leaving wasn't the end. It was the beginning. She no longer sees you as the man who broke her. She sees you as the lesson that built her. And that is the most beautiful kind of growth. 11. A message to the man who left. If you're listening to this, wondering what she felt when you walked away, know this: she loved you deeply. She cried over you quietly. She held on longer than she should have. But in the end, she chose herself, not because she stopped loving you, but because she started loving herself more. And that's a decision she'll never regret. Music swells gently. Walking away might have been your choice, but healing, that was hers. And now, she stands stronger, wiser, more beautiful than ever. So next time you wonder what she felt, just remember, she felt everything. And survived it all.